Nestled among the lakes of Minnesota is a town steeped in Swedish soul. But even the most storied places can start to feel still. Lindström needed something more than paint. They needed a spark, a reason to gather, something that would make people pause, look up, and see the heart of the town staring back.
The community's been great, bringing me coffee. Someone brought me breakfast this morning.
This is a salted caramel espresso shake from the tackle box.
Just one more way the town welcomed Taylor.
Mr. Taylor, our wonderful new local celebrity.
But then I'm just like, part of my brain feels like I'm just doing a job, and then I need to keep working. And then the other part is like, this is creating something that's cool for the community. And it's actually kind of a nice pause for me to step back and look at it and think about the community more.
The town had spirit, but they were looking for a reason to rally, a way to see themselves in something new. For Lindström, this wasn't just about decoration, it was about revitalization.
To me, murals act like a digital currency where it's an advertisement for the town, but it also symbolizes the local culture. It's a place for people to visit, to take a picture, and it's supposed to encapsulate kind of the whole essence of the area within a single painting, which is hard to do.
Especially when the artist is starting from a blank slate.
I've never been to this town, so I get a lot of pictures. Some of the pictures on Google are 12, 15 years old, right? And they're a little fuzzy. I don't know what I'm looking at.
The town wasn't just watching the mural go up. They were part of it. One sunny afternoon in downtown Lindström, they sat down with Taylor to talk, share stories, and reflect on what it all meant.
Doing research, looking into the history of the town, finding pictures of the sculptures, finding wildlife that's native to this area. All that stuff informs the way that I make a design.
Before Taylor ever stepped foot in Lindström, the planning had already begun. Through virtual meetings and community calls, the mural committee laid the groundwork, gathering input, reviewing sketches, designs, and concepts. Imagining what this wall could become.
Working closely with Judy and the committee to go through different designs. It was a lot of back and forth, making sure that we represented your community.
Finding the Carl Oskar house and local wildlife. And I actually had, I think his name is Sven, who is the Carl Oskar stand-in, come by the mural yesterday and take a picture in front of the Carl Oskar house that I had just finished painting yesterday. Having that list of imagery that's important to the community is important for me as an artist to make sure that I'm portraying what's important to that community.
With the design in place, the countdown began. The Midsummer celebration was locked in. June 21st. No extensions, no do-overs. Just one shot to get it right. But the weather didn't care about the deadline. For every hour of painting, there were hours of waiting. The rain forced the schedule into a bottleneck.
Yeah, the weather has been tricky navigating here with all the rain. A storm popped up and I didn't have enough time to dry it. I tried to create a little barrier around it and I came back in the morning and there's still some runs because water just finds its way through anything.
So with all the weather delays, how long does something like this actually take?
The physical painting, maybe 10, 11 days. But I don't really keep track. I wake up in the morning, some days I'm there for 13 hours, some days I'm there for 4 hours, take a break, come back. I have no ego attached to them. When I'm done with it, it is yours. You kind of learn to separate yourself a little bit and know that you're leaving it in good hands with the community and that you left a cool mark on the people that live there.
On June 21st, the town gathered, and with their shared vision brought to life, they saw themselves reflected on the wall. Not just as individuals, but as a community.
Many of you watched this mural come to life over the last couple of weeks, and we are lucky to have the artist, Taylor Shaw. Where's Taylor? There he is. Let's give him a hand. People have asked, how did you decide on the content? Well, actually, you decided on the content. We asked you questions. What are the landmarks of Lindström? What do you like doing in Lindström? what should we include in the mural? And we got hundreds of responses back, and that is how we decided on the content.
So, if you're walking by someday and think, that was my idea, you're probably right.
So meeting all these people that grew up here and hearing the history makes me feel tied to the place. And that's the ultimate goal of all of this, is to kind of tie everybody together and create an awesome community.
What began as brushstrokes on a blank wall became a mirror for a community, bold, proud, and deeply rooted. The mural may be finished, but its story is just beginning, and for decades to come, it will stand as a reminder of who they are and what they created together.